I'll just ask for salvation right before I die. This is an excuse that is commonly used, that I commonly hear, but for people who want to live in a life of reckless sin. But honestly, this isn't a great excuse. In this video, I'll break down exactly why that isn't a great excuse and why it's actually better to have a personal relationship with Jesus throughout your whole life rather than just deciding, yeah, I'm just gonna ask right before I die to be saved. First off, you might just simply forget to pray for salvation as you're dying. Like, if Jesus isn't on your mind for your whole life, why would he be on your mind as you're dying, right? Or your death might be super sudden and you might forget to ask for salvation. Like, what if you have a heart attack? During that time, you don't have enough time to put your faith in Jesus and be saved. Honestly, that was a pretty baseline, pretty basic, pretty simple reason on why not to have the ideology of, oh yeah, I'm just going to get saved right before I die. But as we continue through this video, what's going to happen is each reason will get more and more complex, more and more in-depth, and more of a better reason. So let's continue through this video. Next is because God knows your heart. If you're simply using Jesus as insurance for the afterlife, as your ticket into heaven, God's going to know that. If you're simply using Jesus as your way to get into heaven, not actually desiring a personal relationship, not even really having faith in him, just as a ticket to heaven, just a Hail Mary whenever you die. Oh yeah, I guess I believe in you, Jesus. I guess I have faith in you. God is going to know that and not grant you salvation, because your faith has to be sincere to have salvation, and Jesus will know that your faith isn't sincere. Hey, just a little editor's note. I don't want to make it sound like that if you get saved right before you die, it's impossible to have sincere faith in that. As Jesus was dying on the cross, someone who was on the cross next to him put his faith in Jesus and was saved. Jesus said, "Truly, tomorrow I will see you in paradise," or something like that. So it's not impossible to put sincere faith in Jesus right before you die. But what I'm saying is, if you're planning to get saved right before you die, then you won't have that sincere faith necessary to be saved. And also, Jesus could simply just come back before you die. It's very possible that Jesus is going to come back before you die. So we don't know when Jesus is coming back, so we have to prepare now. Jesus could come back in our lifetime, so we have to prepare now instead of waiting until it's too late. Because when you know that Jesus is coming back, when it's that day, when he's coming back, it's already too late to put your faith in him. So put your faith in him now. Don't wait until you're about to die. But overall, honestly, this ideology just makes zero logical sense. If you're saying, oh yeah, I'll just ask for salvation right before I die, that tells me that you have enough trust that Jesus is able to save you and is able to work in you and is who he said he was. So why not put your faith in him? So if you trust that Jesus is who he said he was, and that he is the Son of God, and that everything he said, everything ever did was perfect and true, then there's no reason in my eyes not to follow the instructions that he's given and not to follow him and put your faith in him. So if you want to be saved today and are done with this ideology of, yeah, right before I die, I'll ask for salvation, right before I die, I'll put my faith in Jesus, what you should do is just click this video or click the video link at the top of this description of this video. It's a video on how to be saved. It's guiding you through the whole process of being saved. It's only like 10 minutes, but it will change your entire life if you decide to be saved as you watch that video. But even if you aren't ready to be saved, you don't feel like you're ready to be saved, or maybe you think you're saved, maybe you should just click on that video still, because maybe you have the wrong idea of salvation. Maybe you feel like you aren't ready. That video will bring you to where you are to feel like you are ready. Overall, deciding to live a lifestyle of sin, of reckless sin, just because, oh yeah, I'll ask for salvation right before I die, is a very illogical ideology. This is your eternity we're dealing with. You don't want to take this lightly. This could be the difference between eternity in heaven and eternity in hell. If you like this video, if this video helped you in any way, I don't want to pressure you to click a like button or click a follow button or whatever. What you should do instead is pray to God in thankfulness that he spoke through me in this video and that he put this video on your screen today. But if you want to leave a comment, whether you have any mistakes to point out in this video, anything you want to add to this video, feel free to leave a comment. I'm able to read every single one since I'm a smaller creator right now. And with that, peace out and God bless.